sisters mo. Alright, the next speeches are from your nieces, Lola B. The first is from Auntie Ling. Auntie Ling is currently based in Buenos Aires as she is the Philippine ambassador to Argentina. The second speaker that we have is Auntie Chit Reyes, the única hija of Lola B's younger sister, Lola Waya, and her husband, Lolo Terin. If Auntie Ling is the Philippine ambassador to Argentina, Auntie Chit naman is the ambassador to Cavite. O, diba? So, now let's watch these speeches from Auntie Ling and Auntie Chit.
Chabi, warmest greetings on your 100th birthday on this lovely day in Buenos Aires. I've always wondered what your secret was to long life and happiness. I asked Emmeline this question once, and she laughingly told me, Nanay kasi has no stress. She leaves the stress to her family to handle. Genes is another explanation, but I think the best explanation is your kindness and generosity of spirit and self-giving love for others, and the love and affection that others give you in return. Your aura exudes inner peace, happiness, and contentment. We have much to learn from you, Chabi, especially among those of us who would like to live 100 and beyond. You are a remarkable woman and a true inspiration to all of us.
Chabi, again, happy birthday and our warmest wishes for continued good health and happiness.
Cousins, alam niyo naman, I am one person who is not good in making speeches. But for the love, for Lola B and the Fonacier clan, I would lovingly and wholeheartedly do it. Ika nga, straight from the heart. Chabi, who is now my second nanay, next to Mama Mary, who is the mother of all mothers, is also my ninang sa binyag. When Nanay was still alive, I know she would often call Chabi and talk about anything under the sun. That is the advantage of having a sister, which I did not enjoy having one. Bilib ako kay Lola B. I always tell her I want to be like her. Cool lady, like Lola Puti also. Kaya siguro naabot niya ang 100 years of blissful life. Chabi, you've aged gracefully. Yun ang sekreto niya. You know what? I like her because whenever I come to visit her, she would make comments like, although pagpunta ko sa kanya, pagbisita, practice protocol naman. She would always tell me, gumaganda at bumabata daw ako. So I would say, Chabi is the kind of person na nang bobola man siya, hindi siya nagsisinungaling. Okay? So many things to say, but have to end this. Chabi, it is just you and Chugasat who are the remaining stalwarts of the Fonacier clan. May God bless you with happy, healthy, stronger, older days. Enjoy niyo lang po ito. Happy birthday, and we love you very much from the Reyes and the Enriquezes.
Happy 100 years of blissful life, Chabi!
We love you!
Happy birthday! Happy 100 years of blissful life, Chabi! We love you! Happy birthday!
Christmas time is very memorable to me. In my younger days, Lola Monica would bring us, Balmaceda grandchildren, to Cabrera to pay our respects to Lolo Ago and to Lola Carmen, whom we fondly called Lola Baquet. It was the time when we would meet up and familiarize ourselves with the Fonacier aunties and uncles, and of course, the numerous Fonacier cousins. It was also the time of the year when we would all gather and bond over the traditional Christmas fare of Chinese ham and queso de bola with pandesal. During those times, I would end up at the Pablo residence,
where I would play with Bubut and Lulu. May she rest in peace. Tagi, their older brother, was occasionally called by Daddy na Ling to chaperone me at my high school parties. The same was true with Akila, another Fonacier cousin. Then and there, Auntie Beat would make sure that I was okay. For as long as I could remember, Auntie Beat has always been a very soft-spoken, amiable, and ever-smiling lady. One could easily sense her sincerity and her warmth. Whenever we would see each other at family gatherings or at other occasions, Auntie Beat would always have a good word for me. I especially love it when she compliments me about my getting prettier and looking younger every time that we meet, and complimenting my husband Don for taking good care of me. How positively encouraging to hear. And likewise, I would compliment her too, when I would honestly say that she didn't look a bit like a lady in her 90s, except for the platinum white hair that we all inherited from the Kahamyas connection. In one of my not so very recent visits to Cabrera, I found Auntie Beat seated at the porch in the big house. She shared that most of her time now was spent in reading, which I suppose was one of her loves, aside from Uncle Ambo, of course, who was her greatest love of all. I could feel the aura of peace and contentment surrounding Auntie Beat. Having reached 100 years of her lifelong journey, and during this time of pandemic, one can truly say that our shining star, Auntie Beat, Bituen, is a woman of substance, of honor, and of courage. Most of all, she is the woman most loved, not only by her children and grandchildren, but by everyone whose lives that she has touched. Merry Christmas, Auntie, and happy 100th birthday, Auntie Beat.